to my channel. Today I was busy crafting by myself and I thought, why don't I just come craft with you guys? So I am making my design team project for LineDotArrow using the Whispers of the Woodland kit, which I absolutely love. And I have my signatures ready to go, but I don't have them put in here yet. So I thought what I'd do, because the cover I always do last and the closure I always forget about. So this time I thought I'm going to do both of those first. So I've pulled a few things that I thought I would like to use. And I have these magnets. And these are pretty heavy duty. So I thought for closure wise, I was going to use this. And let's just get this out of the way. So I thought if I could take and somehow just do it so that they join together but don't overlap. And I thought that would be a nice size closure. And I would sew it, but I think by sewing it, I would end up possibly hitting this, and I don't want to do that because then I'd break a sewing needle and, well, that wouldn't be very fun. So I thought I would have to do this in here and hide this. Now, do I want to put that like that and absolutely cut this hole anyways? Well, why not? And then we can put an eyelet in there. Why not? That sounds like a good idea to me. When I got my nails done, I knew I was going to be working with this Whispers of Woodland kit. So I got my nails done so that they're green and leaves, so I'm blending right in with the kit. Okay. So, before I do anything, let's get this like so, and let's get an eyelet. And I want to use, I have these ones now. They're not brown. They're a steel. I thought I kind of like those. So, let's get one of those in there. Okay. I should, before I do that, shouldn't I? I should put something here so that I don't have white. Right? Right. I just happen to have this piece here. And so, yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. And did I spread it? Yeah, okay. Scissors, scissors, where'd you go, scissors? Okay, look at these scissors. And those magnets work very well. Going to fit that in there like so, and it's not going to matter there. What I'm only concerning myself with right now is whether or not I don't want it too thick that the magnet doesn't work, and the magnet is going to be on this side under here, so it should be fine. Okay, a little bit of glue in here, it doesn't have to be much, a little along the edge, a little in here, a little bit in there. I don't need all that extra in there, but whatever, it's there. Right? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave that glue off of there. I'm going to re-punch this hole. Like so. And then we can put that in there. Have you been following through with the challenges? This is the last week. It's the time to get our makes done and make sure that you use the hashtag, the proper hashtag, and get it posted in all the groups. so you can get in on the prizes. And I believe, don't quote me, but I believe we're making the draw October 1st. But don't quote me on that. So I'm just going to ink some of this stuff here because and then I think I'm going to burnish this a little bit better, make it a little more oops, get back there, get back there. There, that should be good in there, good and solid now. Okay, so now I need, where'd my other magnet go? There it is. Let's go into the eyelet drawer there. Don't need that. Okay. So now I just want to make sure. Okay, so it has to be that way. So we're going to, did I say this right? Yeah. So I'm going, just so that I remember, I'm going to put this in here right about like that. You're not going to really see that at all, I don't think. And I'm not going to cover the actual magnet. I'm just going to put it around. I would have thought that, and maybe it is, maybe these do have, you rip this off and you have glue, which you do, I haven't figured out how to do it yet, if that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, and then that is going to, I hope this works. I suck at making covers, I really do. Or not covers, closures. I just, well, I always forget. Now let's see, let's just put this over here. Okay, I want to get that in there nice and snug. Now I think what I might have to do here is get some glue in there. And you got glue there, okay. And I'm just gonna hold this for a little bit because I think I should have used the other glue, but I'll just give this a chance. We'll give this a chance. And meanwhile, I'm just going to start kind of bending this because what the plan is, I'm going to take these guys out of here. What the plan is, I can put this right under here, carefully. I don't want to go through my bag. Don't want to wreck the bag. There we go, should be plenty. And now it's going to go in here like this. I believe so. And then this is going to go in here like this. And I kind of have a little bit of a nice closure, I hope. I could just take and put it on there and cover it, but I think sticking it in there will just give us a little bit more of it being sturdy. Well, the magnet sure works. Okay, I just want to go down in here. Oh, I see what's happening. I am not. Oh, they have a, oh, well, that's good to know. I've never taken one of these apart before that I know of, but this is a double thing, and this is where I should have gone in here, but I didn't. I went in here, so whatever. Okay, so I just want to kind of see, like so, and we'll glue that to that, and I just want to kind of get a feel for where my closure has got to be. this is oh, that should work out really well. Perfect. Okay. This can come out. I'm going to take and glue this both sides. And this. Get that back in there. Like so. Make sure that is straight. Sure, get this in here. There we go. Okay. I think I want to let this dry a little bit, so let's go on and do our cover. And I have just a few fun things that I thought would be. Oh, I know what I was going to find. I need to find one thing. Hold on, don't go anywhere. Okay. Well, what course wouldn't have some moss and maybe some bird feathers? So that's what I had to go get. So I'm going to stick this over here. Okay. So what if we... I know I want the mushroom on there. And I want this on here, and I want him just looking like he's, the rabbit and him are just sitting there and talking. Okay, I need to do a little bit of covering up, a little bit of white on my fussy cutting. I'm having so much fun with this kit. Oops, oops, not you. Oop. It really is a beautiful kit. Lots to play with, and it's on sale. It's on sale right now, I think to the end of the month. And all that information will be in the description of this video. And if you're not a member of Natalie's Facebook group, that link will be there for you too. I will also have the link for my Facebook group, just in case, you know, you want to come and be a member over there too, and play in the fun challenges and win prizes and, you know, all that fun stuff. Okay, and I did that one, and let's see, might as well get this mushroom a little bit just in case. So the moss I've had forever, part of my stash, and I bought that at Dollar Tree, I believe, back in the day when they actually were a Dollar Tree. Now in Canada they are a $1.75 tree, or in some cases $2 tree, but it is what it is. Okay, so I'm just going to take our book here and just know where I want this. I want it to be kind of centered, maybe-ish. Okay, let's go for it. Let's just not overthink it. Let's just do it. It is again another 30-degree day outside. Our weather has been amazing. And when I'm done this, I'm going to go and sit outside and enjoy some of that amazing weather. I have tomatoes to deal with too. And tomato plants. Tuesday they come and On Tuesdays, every second Tuesday, they come pick up yard debris. And this Tuesday will be for garden cleanup. And they just come with a pitchfork and grab it. So you don't have to have it bagged, and you don't have to have it. But I kind of wish I wouldn't have glued that down now, but I did. I put glue on there, so it's got to go down. But it's not sticking, so that might not be a bad thing. I had fun with this bag too. I wanted to give it something that it looked like it was maybe deep in the woods. Still some greens, some browns, and the gold resembles the sunshine coming through the forest, through the trees. In my mind. In my mind. Okay, and then I think we're just going to put this guy right about here. And before that guy gets too comfy in that spot, we're just going to get this guy in there. There we go. And we're just going to set you right in like so. There, he's just sitting there relaxing. They're having a good little chit chat. Put some moss under there because his foot doesn't want to. Oops, sorry for the crunchy noise. Good so far. I think we'll put a little more moss right in here. I think put a little bit in there. So, you know, moss. Once moss grows, it grows everywhere. There to hold that piece down. Oop. Don't need that big of a glob. He's got his feet in the moss. Right. Yeah, there we go. He's just hanging him down there. And maybe right in here. Right in here. There we go. Then we need some down in here because the moss just doesn't stop right there. Now, I could go really crazy with this moss and go all the way up, couldn't I? Would that look kind of silly? Yeah, it would look silly, wouldn't it? Because what are they sitting? Well, they could be sitting. Where could they be sitting that they would need moss all the way through? I'm just trying here. Get a visual. Let's get a visual. Well, honestly, I don't know. It's hard to get a visual when you do that, isn't it? But why would it be way up there? But I kind of like it. Maybe a little more behind the bunny here. Right in here. Sometimes there's these sticks in there and they just don't want to go where you want them to go. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. If there's going to be moss there, it's got to be spread out, all right? And I don't mind that. Okay, so let's just take and put a little bit more glue in here. And then we can just spread this out a little bit. Oh, maybe that's what we can do. Well, maybe that will work. What if we just kind of put it around so it looks maybe that they're sitting up against another tree? Maybe this moss is in the background. I don't know. I want to play with moss. And I like that on there, so we're just going to put some more glue in here. I don't mind it actually right in there. It doesn't have to be designated to any one area, right? Just a little in there. There. And I think I'm going to put some up top there. Make it look like it's, oh look, that's all empty back there. Oh, well, let's make it look like it's coming up through. Like so. Like so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a little there. Yeah, we do a little there. And then we need a little bit up on the floor. On the forest floor. I actually put it right on the, in there. Let it kind of flow over. Boy, this stuff is really tight together. I have bought stuff before that was more loose. This is like in balls. Probably for a reason. Just not my needs right now. Okay, I kind of don't mind that. I might even just leave it at that point. Here's a nice little one. A little bit right in Maybe we should put a little coming up from underneath it. No, there we go. Let's not go crazy. So let's not go crazy. Okay, little dab will do you right there. Because why not? You got a mess here anyways, might as well make it good. Okay, I think maybe we need a little bit right up here just so it doesn't look like it just dead ends there. And we're just going to put that in there, like so. There we go. There. Good enough. What do you think? Okay, and I gotta find a place for this yet. Oh, and I got this mess. Oh, I got a mess. Okay, I'm just going to hold that thought. If you ever got the opportunity to get yourselves one of these little guys, oh, I'm telling you, cat's meow. Cleaning up messes like that. There we go. I don't even remember where I got it, but I think you can find them just about anywhere. Okay, so we could put it up top. I kind of like it on top of the mushroom like that, but I don't want to hide the mushroom. And I don't want to put it too far down. I certainly don't want to put it across there. Okay, let's get this piece done now. Okay, so I am going to take the same thing and I am going to go underneath here and make a space without I hope I'm not poking through. One just never knows what Sophie does. Oop. Nope, we're still good. We're still good. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I am going to put our signatures back in there. Doesn't matter if they're on the wrong way, so. And then we're going to, where's my magnet? Right about there. So let's put, okay, that's my top. I'll put this in here. And if it doesn't go all the way down, it's okay for now because I will cover that. Oh, should look at this. I have two magnets there. I wonder if I put two magnets together on that other one too. I may have. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that one is going to go this way. And we're going to just see if this is going to work. And not going to work. Why are you not going to work? I always have such an issue with magnets. Okay, it's going to work if I do it all the way over like that. And so we need this to come more like that. I want it to be a little bit, so because by the time we get all that stuff in there, just want to make sure that I get it in a spot where it's good. And right there, it's good. Why is it crooked? Why is it crooked? Because it's not crooked, it just looks crooked because of this. And why does that? Oh, I see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Good thing it wasn't quite dry yet. All right, good enough. And I am going to try slipping this over here just a smidge more. As you can hear, my nugget, that's where it's gonna go. My nugget is telling me he wants to come in. Okay, so this is my, has to go this way. So this is the one that gets glued down to the bottom, right? Yes, okay. So that's going to get glued down to the bottom. I can put glue all the way around that. This is going to get glued to the top, and I don't want to put glue all the way around that. Okay. I'm going to make a mess, but that's okay. Oh, that did make a mess. I should have not done it that way, but I did. And so now I'm going to struggle with it. Pliers. Let's see. Okay. Let's get this down in there. And over here. There we go. Let's see if this is going to work before I get too mammy with it. Boy, oh boy, telling you. There. There we go. Is that going to be a very strong magnet? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that'll do. And we'll decorate that up somehow with something. And we're just going to adjust this. It has to go down a little bit more. Whatever. There it is. It closes. Hopefully it will be strong enough to close. And I'm just going to wipe that glue off of there. I can cover all of that. There we go. I'm still battling with this thing. And I think I did that off the screen. There we go. There we go. All right. You're done. That's done. Perfect. Okay, so, oh. Now it's too bad that I put, oh, look how cute that would have looked. If I wouldn't have put that in. Does it matter? Should I just glue it over top? I should just glue it over top. Look how cute that is. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. And we're going to put it over about to here. My goodness, Nugget is really just having a heyday out there, isn't he? Okay. Well, I think, whoops, glue is coming out like crazy. I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And there we go. There we go. And that still stays closed. Oops, well that's cool. I like that. And, oop, it's coming right off. I put lots of glue on that. Okay, so we're gonna let that settle down. I would have liked, really would have liked to sew around there, but I just didn't want to There, fiddly fiddly. Once I get my, oh look at that, even comes, there we go. I like that. Perfect. And then it's like a little, you know, perfect. All right, so thank you for joining me. I'm gonna let this dry. Love that. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have yourselves an awesome day. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Bye-bye.